I'm showing you how to make this baby blanket. We've worked it in a chevron stitch and double crochet in the back loop only. Gives it a really nice texture and makes it actually seem a lot thicker than it really is, as we're just using worsted weight yarn and a 5.5mm hook. Now the yarn I'm using for this blanket is Sprightly Yarns Acrylic Worsted. This is a Craftsy yarn exclusive. So you can purchase this online from Craftsy. And I'll have links in the description box on where you can purchase charcoal, sky blue, denim, silver gray, and white to make this blanket. So 5 colors in total. And this is the color pattern that I'm working through: 4 silver gray, 2 denim, 4 white, 2 charcoal, and then 2 rows of sky blue. Okay, our stitch pattern is worked in multiples of 17, and this baby blanket I want to be about 32 inches wide. So I am chaining 136 to get my desired blanket width. So you just want to evenly chain out 136. Okay, so we are going to double crochet in the 4th chain from the hook. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to work 1 double crochet in each of the next 5. And in the next chain, we're going to work 1 double crochet, chain 2, and 1 double crochet. Now we'll work 1 double crochet in each of the next 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we're going to skip 2 chains and work 1 double crochet in each of the next 7. And in the next chain, we're going to work 1 double crochet, chain 2, and 1 double crochet. So now you can see that we have our peaks and our valleys as we go across, and we're just repeating this pattern all the way across our chain. So work 1 double crochet in each of the next 7. Five, 6, 7, and then skip 2 chains, 1, 2, and work 1 double crochet in each of the next 7, and just repeat along. Getting to the end of your chain, so I have my double crochet, chain 2, double crochet, and then you should end with 7 chains, and then you'll know that you've worked out your pattern correctly. So work 1 double crochet in each of the next 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And chain 3. Turn your work. So now I'm going to work through the next row with you, and this will be our repeat row throughout the pattern. So once you have this down, you'll just work the same pattern throughout. It'll just be the colors that you'll be changing. So what we're going to do after we've chained our 3 is skip that very first stitch, and we're going to do a double crochet 2 tog. Okay, so we're going to turn these 2 stitches into 1 stitch. So yarning over, and we're also working in the back loop. So another thing to remember, throughout we're working only in that back loop and not the front. So skip this one, go down into the back loop only, pull up a loop, go right into the next. You can yarn over. I like to eliminate that yarn over. So go through, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 3, and yarn over, pull through 2. Now we'll do 1 double crochet in each of the next 5. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now we should be at that chain 2 space, and in the chain 2 space, 1 double crochet, chain 2, 1 double crochet. And now working in the back loop only still throughout the entire pattern, just the back loop. Work 1 double crochet in each of the next 7. Okay, I've worked my 7 and I'm down here to my valley, so I skip the next 2 stitches and then work 1 single crochet in each of the next, or sorry, 1 double crochet in the back loop of the next 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And now we're back to our chain 2 space, and you work 1 double crochet, chain 2, 1 double crochet in the chain 2 space. And then we're just repeating this pattern all the way across, and I'll show you when you get to the end what you're to do next. Okay, so I've worked my double, chain 2 double in my chain 2 space. Now work 1 double crochet in the back loop only of the next 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we're going to do a tog, so decrease those next 2 stitches, and in the turning chain will be our final double crochet. So our starting chain 3 counts as 1 double. So this is what we'll do for the entire blanket. I'm just going to show you quickly how you will change your color. So on your final stitch, you pull through 2 and then just pull in your new color, yarn over, and then you just begin chaining with your new color. Okay, so I've been working away on my chevron stitch blanket. So as you can see, I have my 4 rows of silver gray, 2 rows of denim, 4 rows of white, 2 rows of charcoal, and 2 rows of our sky blue. So this pattern I've repeated 5 times. There's 2, 3, 4, 5. And just so I end on the right side, I've made 3 rows of our, finishing with 3 rows of our sky blue. So this size blanket is 32 inches by 42 inches. So it's a really nice baby blanket size. And now what I have is all these ends to weave. So as I've worked, I have crocheted over some of the ends as I've gone. So now we just need to weave them all back into the opposite direction. So we'll just give a quick demo here. You just want to make sure you're going to weave back through the same color. Pulling so that it doesn't distort your blanket. You can always weave back again just to be sure. A blanket like this is going to get a lot of washing if it's used for a baby. So all the end weaving will take a little bit of time. But you can just sit and do that while you're watching TV, and it's amazing how quick you can weave all the ends in. So I'm also going to add some fringe to this blanket. This is completely optional. It doesn't need the fringe. And once you have all your ends weaved in, I'll show you how to add some fringe. Okay, so to make your fringe, we're going to cut out lengths 12 inches long. And each section of fringe is going to have 4 pieces. You can do a whole bunch at once or go 4 at a time, whatever you find to be the easiest method. So just trim and then trim all of your loops. Both sides. So take 4, fold it in half, use your crochet hook to attach. I'm thinking I'm going to attach to the peak and the valley. So just insert your hook through that chain 2 space. And then just pull it through.